Yo, what it is, what's good, what's poppin', man? Look how white my teeth is. What? They are white. It's 2018 and this bitch, man. You know I'm class of 2017. I already graduated in this bitch. Yeah, shout out to the Charlotte on my chest, man. Hold on. Let me show y'all. I'm such a bad influence. Don't bring your kids around me. Hey guys, it's me, Mo freaking Deezy.
While we're young, dumb, young, dumb and broke. Young, dumb, dumb and broke. Young, dumb, dumb and broke. Young, dumb, broke high school kid.
I quit this YouTube shit. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm supposed to stop cursing. It's story time. I'm telling a story about my recent and last fight. I got into a fight with my best friend. Well, she was my best friend. Whoa, copyright. Yeah, I got into a fight with my best freaking friend. But since I'm back, I've been through some stuff, y'all. Let me tell y'all. Story time. Yeah. On her end of the story, it's a lie. But y'all took it and ate it anyway because y'all some dick suckers. But it's all good. I'm just here to tell y'all my side of the story. Oh, where do I start? It's such a long story. It's going to be a long video. First and foremost, I'm telling my side of the story because everyone on social media only knows the girl who I fought side of the story. So I haven't came out and said anything since we fought. So I'm going to tell my side of the story. I'm not going to say no names because a bitch ain't got money to be sued, feel me? So I'm not going to say no names. So there's these two girls. Well, that's four. But there's these two girls. We're going to call them... What the fuck are we going to call them? Puss in Boots, okay? This is Puss, this is Boots. Puss is the main friend. Boots is the secondary friend, okay? But we all used to roll together as a gang. So, I don't. So, Puss and Boots. Puss is the main friend. Boots is the second friend, okay? So, this is right after Thanksgiving. I went out of town and Puss went out of town. We both have family that don't live here that we went to go visit. Puss came back to town. I came back to town the same night. She had a guy friend who goes to college like an hour and 45 minutes away from here. Mind you, this is the college that I want to go to. I just graduated high school. I didn't go to school straight out the gate. So I have my mindset on this one school. So we've been up there before, you know, had a good time or whatever, came back. But on this occasion, I didn't know what we were going for. I thought it was just a trip, you know. So she invited me. She's like, hey, you want to go to, you know, the college or whatever? I'm like, sure. I'm not going to mention the college either because, like I said, a bitch trying to get sued. So I had just got back in town like 2 that morning. And she had got back like 11 that night. So I had to get up that morning at 7 and get in the car with her so we could go to the college. Mind you, I still don't know why we're going. I did not know until the next morning that we were going for her significant other's birthday. Mind you, Boots, which is the other friend, knew why we were supposed to be taking a trip and didn't tell me. So it's her boyfriend's birthday. Didn't know until we were on the way. So I was kind of like the third wheel, like that. Oh, I'm gonna hook your friend up with my friend type situation. Wrong. Went to the freaking college and had the worst time ever. Not only did I get disrespected, I got used to my 10th freaking power to the max, okay? This friend, Puss, asked me to leave the room on 2 occasions so she could, you know what I'm saying? Who does that to their best friend? Mind you, I only know one person on, well, I know two people on this college campus, but the other girl I wasn't really cool with, so I was not finna hit her up, feel me? But the other girl I was really close with, but she had class. Mind you, it's a Monday. So what do I look like tailing behind her, and she has her own college stuff to fulfill, feel me? So I didn't know anyone on this college campus. I came up here with my friend who's with her boyfriend, and she's giving him a birthday gift. So, honestly, I was being used by both of these females, and I decided to end the friendship, honestly. When we always make plans, and it always ends up at my house, in my car, when somebody's in trouble, I'm the first person y'all call. Like, honey, I was tired of being used, okay? Tired. At this point, I'm no longer going to let you use me nor my mother. So I decided to end the friendship, okay? And it just went downhill from there. She hated my guts. Puss hated my guts. Boots is a fucking follower, so I'm supposed to stop cussing. But it's all coming. Just roll the clip. Whoa, my phone died, but I'm back. So fast forward the story. Anyways.
Oh, you recorded?
Yes.
Well, you should have said it.
So back to the story. I'm going to fast forward because I'm taking too long. So you know what? I had decided right then and there, I'm cutting her off. I'm not doing this no more. Because not only is this the situation, I was continuously used, me and my mother. Whenever we went somewhere, it had to be my car. Whenever we had to come home, it had to be my house. Whenever somebody wanted to spend a night, it had to be my house. I was being used for the things that I had in my house and my food. I was just tired, okay? So I'm like, when I get back to Charlotte, I'm not even gonna text her no more. Like, I'm deleting the group chat with Puss in Boots. Like, this is dead. So I get back to Charlotte and do exactly as I said. I cut them out the group chat. I changed the name. I changed the password to my Instagram because they both had it. Like, I was done. They could tell that I was acting off. So I had just got a job at the mall, and I seen Puss, boy best friend. So me being who I am, Petty Betty, I told them that I had an issue with Puss, and of course he was gonna go back and tell. So not even a day later, Puss texts my phone, said, "How do you have a problem with a person and not tell them?" And I was like, we're grown, you know what you're doing, and I know what I'm doing. I didn't like how you were moving, so I wanted to move around you. There's no beef. I don't dislike you. We just need to go our separate ways. I didn't like how you were moving, so I wanted to move around you. There's no beef. I don't dislike you. We just need to go our separate ways. I didn't like how you were moving, so I wanted to move around you. There's no beef. I don't dislike you. We just need to go our separate ways. And like that. Well, I've never been anything but loyal to you, and when people talked about you, I had your back. That has nothing to do with the matter. I felt like you were using me, so I cut you off. She hated that idea. Oh, she had beef with me from then on for no reason. So I'm petty. If you get petty on social media, I'm going to be petty right back. But this time, I didn't do it. So I know that she's a Twitter thug, so I knew that she was going to say something eventually. Couple of days go by, Puss' best friend, the same one I told, DMs me on Instagram. So-and-so wants her curling irons back. Put them on your front porch. I said, okay, tell her come get them. He was like, on your porch? I said, like I said, tell her come get them. He passed down the message, and she waited a whole day to show up. Let's be honest. If you make it that deep to get some curling irons, you're going to come get them when I say come get them. She waited a whole day. And not even that. She waited till 9 o'clock the next night to come get them. I'm dressed up. I'm finna go out, have me a good time. I done forgot about it. She knocks on my door. She rings my doorbell, matter of fact. She rings my doorbell. So I answer the door, and I'm like, what's up? Because, you know, I'm with the smoke. So I'm like, what's up? She was like, my curling irons. I said, oh, okay. Came upstairs, got her curling irons. I should have cut them up, but I did. I get her curling irons, and I put them at her feet, and I said, have a nice night, and closed the door. Let me tell y'all what she said. Girl, and hurry up and got back in her car and went home. Okay? She was at my door the night before. Didn't say anything about fighting me, about smacking anybody. Let's make that clear. So me knowing she's a Twitter thug, I know she's going to get on the internet and say something. So I'm like, she not going to say nothing, man. It's whatever, man. She not that serious. I wake up the next morning just scrolling down my little timeline on Twitter. Bitches be fake bold like I will smack them in their entire household. Who? I take that to offense. So now you're talking about my mom. Like, at this point, you can pull up. But you were at my house last night and didn't say a word. You didn't want to smack anybody then, you know. That's where I had the problem at. Now, let her go tell it. I disrespected her dead mother. Let's be quite clear. When she found out her mother was dying, I raced up to the hospital. Like, when you found out your mother passed, I came and laid in the bed with you. Like, I was there through everything. Why would I disrespect your mother? So, for everyone who's watching this, she said I disrespected her mom. If you know me, you know I would never. So, if you believe that, don't bang with you. Moving on. So, I told her, come do it. Of course, I blocked her on Twitter. I blocked her, Puss in Boots, on every social media outlet. Blocked them from my phone at that after we argued. So, I told her, come do it. So, I hadn't gotten a response for hours. I mean, hours. So, I'm like, maybe she ain't with the smoke. Oh, no. I go in to Twitter through the Safari and see that it's her, a couple girls I went to high school with, a couple dudes I went to high school with, and my ex-boyfriend talking junk. She's on there, oh, you fat back bitch, Miss Piggy this, you're ugly that. But you were at my door last night and didn't have nothing to say. Twitter thug at its finest. So I'm like, you're talking all this, but you were at my door last night. You said you're going to smack everybody. Come do it. Let me tell y'all a little something about me. I'm not a violent person. My last fight was in middle school. So I'm not that type of person, but I take that to offense that you're going to smack everyone in my household. So I told her, you know what? Come do it. Everybody thought I was flexing. Simone's not going to fight her. Simone's not going to put her hands on her. Who? So we argued all day until 7 o'clock that night. Up at this park, pull up at her neighborhood park. I'm like, just like she came to my door last night, she can come to the entrance of my neighborhood if she really wants to fight. Because you were at my door and didn't bust a grade. Like, so after her boy best friend got involved, her cousin, her ex-boyfriend's sister, everybody's hitting my line like, wants to fight. I'm like, tell her, pull up. Oh, I said her name. Fuck. Puss wants to fight. Puss wants to fight. I'm like, tell her come to my entrance. She's like, that's how you're going to call the police. I'm like, I'm not calling anything. You said you're going to smack everyone. Come do it. So she says she's on her way. So me and my family get in the car and wait at the entrance for her. We waited 30 minutes. Let's get this quite clear. 30. We waited 30 minutes for her to pull up. Oh, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Where, sis? So we go back home. We like, she ain't coming, man. It's whatever. Soon as I get back in my house, she has someone text my phone. When we get to the entrance, follow us. First of all, why would I follow you? I'm not going nowhere. So we get back in the car and we pull up to the entrance. And it just so happens she's backing in up a street. So my mom whip up behind her. Lights out. She don't know who I am. I hopped out the car quick. When I get out the car, she has a back seat full of females. She spent 30 minutes going to pick up a whole bunch of people for nothing. Her cousin's sister, her boyfriend. Oh, and Boots. Yeah, so remember how we used to be a gang? No. Puss and Boots rolled up to my neighborhood entrance together like some hoes. So she had a back seat full of people and her boyfriend. Listen to this. She picked up so many people, she didn't have enough time to get herself together. So she had to tie her scarf up, tie her shoes up, get her pants together. Mind you, she's on FaceTime with her sister, and my mom is banging on her trunk with a bat. My mom is banging on her trunk with a bat. I'm at the front banging like, get out. First of all, when I show the clip of the video, y'all are not going to see any of this because They were still in the car, first things first. But when they do get out the car, nobody shows that part of the video. Nobody. The video is edited, first things first. And second of all, when we started airing business out, they cut it. Let's be real. Y'all see. It's all good. So, they finally get out the car. Her boyfriend gets out first. For what? I don't know. So, she gets out the car. We run up. I tripped over her foot. She didn't purposely trip me, but I tripped over her foot. I ended up on the bottom. And from the angle that they had the video, it looked like she's bashing my head. She's really not. They only took one angle of the video when it was 8 people out there recording. Just to make it look like she won. It was really a fair fight, but y'all know how fighting goes on social media. If the girl on the bottom is on the floor, you basically lost. So everyone thinks I lost. And she's telling everyone I disrespected her dead mother. How, sis? Because I threw some curling irons at your feet? If it really meant that much to you, you would have got them back when we was arguing. And I asked you to drop my stuff off, and you did. How, sis? How? So, meanwhile, while we're fighting, let's not forget, Boots was in the car too. So she hopped out like, go, Puss, get her. So my mom's still out there with the bat, y'all. She like, and I can't believe you. Boots got disrespectful with my mama. Like, who does that? My mom was there for her in times where she didn't have nobody. What you doing? Recording. My mom was there for Boots and Puss. My mom came to the hospital when Puss found out her mom was dying. Like, how did I disrespect your mother and your mother was like a mother figure to me? Like, how, sis? My mother was there for y'all in times where y'all needed her. I was there for y'all in times where y'all needed me. But it's all cool, though. It's all cool. So, back to the fight. What happened at the fight? Oh, yeah. From the angle that they have the video, it looked like she bashed my head, and she's not, honestly. And if you pay attention real close, the video jumps, and you can tell it's edited. Anyway, so, we get up from fighting, and her boyfriend picks her up. My cousin picks me up, and we get in the car. All of her people jump in the car quick. Mind you, my neighbors that came out their house was talking about some, we're going to call the police, and whoever doesn't live here needs to leave, blah, blah, blah. I get back to the house. Guess what I was told? A whole car full of dudes pulled up. When we got done fighting and we got up, boyfriend turned around to, I keep saying her name. Puss boyfriend turns around to a car full of dudes and goes, yeah, bro, we good. So not only did she pull up with a backseat full of females and her boyfriend, they pulled up with a second car of 4 niggas deep to fight a girl. To fight a girl, sis. Over what? What's your reason? Because I don't want to be your friend. P-E to the T-T-Y. P-E to the T-T-Y. P-E to the T-T-Y. Petty. Yeah, you petty. Because I don't want to be your friend, sis. You pull up with a backseat full of females and a car full of niggas. To do what? What exactly did you plan on doing? Because just like you had extra people, I had extra people. And if your people would have jumped, y'all was getting smacked. But, yeah, so, what am I forgetting? So, yeah, we get home. The police came. They circled my neighborhood. But we ducked off so fast. Like, we was in the house in a matter of seconds. Like, no games. Oh, the story gets better. This nigga Puss goes home. This is how you know she looked way worse than me. Mind you, after we fought, no damage is done. I had a scratch under here and a scratch on my eyelid, and that's it. I posted my face right after we fought. She went home and got her father and said that we beat her up. Who beat you up, sis? Who? She went home and got her father and said that we jumped her. What? So her daddy come knocking on my door. I just want to know what happened. I'm dying. just last week we were best friends and we went to laying hands on each other. Like, I don't know about y'all. I'm the type of person where once we go to blows, ain't no turning back, bruh. You can never be trusted again. So her dad was like, as long as we're on the same page that this is over. 20 minutes after he left my house, she was back on the internet talking. So at this point, all that, you sent your dad over here for what? Like, all that goes out the window. But yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. I just wanted to get my side of the story out. Because I didn't say a word. I didn't say a word. I didn't say anything. And usually, I do the social media. I do the talking. But for what? I'm right in this. For the one time in my life, I'm freaking right. I'm right. Sometimes you really have to fight fire with fire. Like, seriously. Nobody thought that I was ever gonna fight. Like, physically fight. Hold on, my contact fucking up. Oh, bitch. But sometimes you really gotta prove, like, I couldn't let that slide. That's one thing I don't play about. Like, that's just something I couldn't let slide. Everybody like, man, why you out here fighting? You know that's not you. I had to do what I had to do. I felt like I had to defend my household. Just like she said she was going to smack everybody. That includes my mother. Like, no. I had to. So I don't know where she got that I disrespected her mom. Because in this story, if you can point out what I did, please let me know. I put some curling irons at her feet. That's disrespecting your mom. Like, I don't think I disrespected her mother anyway. But, yeah, that's what she told y'all. Y'all believed it, and y'all took it and ran with it. So, for everyone who was in her comments, fuck y'all. Who was in my phone but was in her comments talking shit about me, fuck y'all. Like, the fact that y'all care so much and y'all don't even know the story, the generation we lived in is really fucked up. But that's my story and I'm sticking to it. And I have the receipts, bitch, so try it. Fucking try it. I have the receipt. I have them. So nothing in this story is a lie. And I can back up everything that I said or did. Okay. But yeah, I just wanted to tell my fucking story. So that's what happened, guys. I fought my best friend. And that's my last fight ever because I'm too grown for this shit. Too motherfucking grown. I'm too grown, for real, for real. I'm gonna look back on this fight video in like 3 years and be like, what the fuck was I doing? But it's just something that you have to do. And that was something that I had to do. But man, you grow from certain situations. And I grew from that. And it's only been a month. Like, I was a caterpillar then and I'm a butterfly now, nigga. Am I not? Am I not? She wasn't even listening to me. But it's all good, man. That's it for this video, man. I'm back with these videos every other day, man. Whoa, excuse me. I'm back with these videos every other day. Stay tuned for my next one. I got a good old challenge coming for y'all. What's in the box? No? No? We're doing the What's in the Box challenge. No. I got some question and answers coming. Like, just a lot of shit. I'm back on this. But I ain't got nothing better to do anyway. So, might as well be productive with my time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, man. And I'm out this piece.